Hello, fellow traders. It is Nutty Bar. Happy Friday evening. It is time to do the update. Let's jump right in. Oh man, what a what a crazy afternoon, huh? Wow. Well, so when I got off stream, I was actually in a trade long. Basically today, I was just trying to salvage my take profit trader accounts. I think I was negative 1800 when I started stream and battled my way back to, I don't even remember. I think it was like $800 red. Then I took a really bad trade on a really bad decision. My own fault. I went short right here off this kind of rejection off the VWAP. Went short and I was actually in profit, and it was really stupid. I should have taken profit and I didn't, and it came back and bit me and ended up stopping out. And long story short, we were like $2,000 in the red, and I ended stream. Of course, I was long. Let's just recap kind of how this went. I was long right from somewhere right here, the 120s. And I took profit up here. I added another one. I got back in right here. And I mean, you can guess what happened. I actually the way I lost those accounts, and again, these are evals. I'm not gonna get, I mean, it is what it is. They were evals. There was I was trying to get at least green on them today, but I actually stopped out right here, and then when we came and retested these lows, I jumped back in long right here, and I got stopped out again right here. And then we went higher. And then right here somewhere I went long again. Anyway, I got absolutely wrecked. We had a big sell-off here. I mean, we went from the 140s, 150s, and we sold off about 200 points. So I had to think of our good friend Ponzi. You know, somewhere he was celebrating somewhere. For those of you that were in the chat today, you know what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. We definitely got wrecked. And yeah, back to, I guess we got to start over with Take Profit Trader. I should have probably reset those accounts and tried to get day one going today, but I wasn't really in the mood after that. I locked all my accounts. Actually, I did actually end up getting a little bit more profit on my Tradeday accounts. But I locked myself out, decided, you know what, I'm not. When the market starts acting like this is usually when I get destroyed. So locked myself out and called it a day. It's Friday. It's not a terrible day. Didn't really trade my funded accounts today. Didn't trade my Lucid accounts, didn't trade my Apex accounts, and honestly, I'm glad that I didn't. Tradeday evals, these three evals were just trying to pass. These are normal evals. Now, this here is the Tradeday Cup. Actually, let me show you the Tradeday Cup. I'll try to do a recap, and I will try to always include this in my recaps just to keep you guys updated. Hang on, this is the Influencer Cup. So basically, Tradeday is doing an Influencer Cup where I think it's like 21 influencers are basically have a chance to participate. And the really cool thing is whoever wins, so everyone gets a 150K account, and you can have 2 resets per week and this competition will go on for 25 days. So basically, whoever wins is going to be whoever gets their 150K account passed, and then whoever has the largest balance on their funded account at the end of 25 days, that will be the winner. And the winner, the influencer will get $5,000, and then they will give another $5,000 to give away to you guys. So hopefully I can win. I mean, I don't know that I will, but we're going to try. And I'd love to give you guys $5,000, and that'd be pretty sweet. So we're gonna try our best. Now, I did kind of, it was unfortunate. I feel like it was unfortunate. The first day was on Monday, and I didn't read the rules correctly. I created my account and I thought I did everything correctly, and I had $1,800 in profit, but then I was informed that I can't have any other active trade day accounts, or that it won't count. Basically, I don't know, for some reason it's difficult for them to track. So I had to create, because I already have trade day evals, I basically had to create another account for purposely just for the trade day cup. And that is what this account right here is, what that is. So now this is the leaderboard, which the leaderboard is updated around 9 o'clock in the morning, and it will update for the previous day. So we are currently in 6th place with 1183. Now, obviously this was profits from yesterday. And as you can see today, we have just a little bit over $1,200 in profit. So our balance is going to be around $2,400. So I don't know where that's going to put us on Monday, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more. I think a lot of people are trying to go very fast and hard. And I know that Jay, I'm pretty sure Jay blew his account today. I don't know about the rest here, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more slow and steady, but whatever. It's going to be, it should be fun. Also, talked to Tradeday, and they agreed they're going to add a column. They're going to add a column here to track the number of resets that each influencer takes. I feel like that's kind of important, that people are aware of how many resets people are going through, because technically you're allowed to have 2 resets per week. And hopefully we won't need them, but who knows? We all know it's possible. So anyway, I'm going to try to recap at the end of every day. I'll recap how the trade day influencer cup is going, and hopefully we can somehow squeeze a win. The key is going to be slow and steady, and the key is going to be, once you get funded, don't get unfunded, because once you get funded, you're probably going to have a pretty big advantage to those that are not funded, but we shall wait and see. It should be fun either way. The rest of the accounts, my funded futures, I'm adding my funded futures, trying to get those passed. Obviously, my funded futures has a 50% consistency rule on their evals. Hopefully we can get these my funded future accounts passed. They have a special promotion where you can take a max payout of $6,000 per account. And basically it's very similar to Top Step, but you don't have an activation fee. So I'm going to try my funded futures, and hopefully I'm just kind of consistently trade them, and I'm not going to look for home runs once these are funded. I'm going to try the slow and steady approach on these funded accounts. And again, my goal from now till end of the year is, if we can get another payout, that's great. Obviously, I would love to get another payout from now till end of the year. but I am going to take it pretty slow on my funded accounts and try to just set myself up for a really good start of 2026. I mean, we still have 3 months left, and if everything goes correctly, even if I take it slow, I should still be able to get payouts in the next month. So, but obviously, number one thing is going to be discipline, like I talked about. And when I say discipline, I know there was a little bit of confusion. When I'm talking about my discipline, I'm talking about my funded accounts. I trade my evals completely different, and I don't hold myself to the same standards on my evals as I do on my funded accounts. I'm strictly talking about funded accounts when I talk about my discipline, making sure that I follow a stop loss and not DCA. So yeah, hopefully we can do that. But again, we will see. I feel like I really got to lock in on my discipline and make sure I get focused on that and not. I don't want to be going through another blow up this year. I do not. That's I don't think I can handle another big blow up this year. So hopefully we can avoid that. All right, that's it for that's all I got, and we will be back on Monday. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we will be back on Monday. Take care and God bless.